his first act as president, essentially, was to bring back TikTok for America. Heyo, and welcome to today, where I have good news and slightly bad news, but not really. If you guys want to figure out the bad news, stick by till the end, because I'm not gonna talk about that right now, because the good news is that Trump is in. Dun 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 dun. I don't know, dance. Have a silly song. I don't know. Do whatever you want, because he's in, and things are changing. He's in, Inauguration Day, hopefully nothing happens. But it is the day, ladies and gentlemen. It is the day. And you know what his first act is as being here? He helped TikTok. That was his first act. Does anyone even realize that was his first act as being president of America? Essentially, not literally, but essentially his first act as being president was getting TikTok back up. Imagine the very first act he does is bring back TikTok. I find that a little bit funny. Now, here comes the funnier part about this, if that's a proper word, is that there's a lot of specific liberals who are taking a issue with this. They're kind of like sissies, per se. Kind of like a hairy sissy, perhaps even. Let us there is a clip right here, and we're going to take a gander at how glorious it is to see him try to flip-flop between who solved the day on this issue. And I'm not gonna go through the whole entire thing. Clip will be down below. Go check it out for yourself. I don't care what you do. I'm gonna clip it a little bit because I don't want to go for the whole entire 20-minute thing. It's not really important. The point is, enjoy it.
So TikTok is back in the United States, and obviously I'm happy to see it. I think all the users of the app are happy to see it, but
someone tagged me in this, and I was like, you could see it in his face, right? It eats him up, and it eats many of them up, that Trump is getting credit for TikTok being, unbanned. They hate seeing people like him. They hate seeing people give Trump praise and support Trump and give credit where it's due. So let's let him continue, and let's see what he had to say.
I want to be very clear about something. Both TikTok and Republicans are saying that Donald Trump is the reason that TikTok is back. He kept it alive in the United States. We should be thanking him. No. No.
Yes, but let's let him continue.
No. Trump signed an executive order to ban TikTok when he was president on August 6th, 2020.
Yes, and as we found out, that actually didn't have the authority to ban the app. The app was banned because there was a bill that was passed in the House, in the Senate, and then Biden signed it. And yes, it was bipartisan. So saying the app is not back because of Trump is the highest level of cope. It's slightly pathetic. Here's the proof. At 9 a.m., Donald Trump posted this to Truth Social. I'm asking companies to not let TikTok stay dark. I will issue an executive order on Monday to extend the period of time before the law's prohibitions take effect so that we can make a deal to protect our national security. The order will also confirm that there will be no liability to any company that helped keep TikTok from going dark before my order. Americans deserve to see our exciting inauguration on Monday, as well as other events and conversations. So pause to read the rest if you want, but it's not really integral to my point, so I'm just gonna skip ahead. So on the 17th, TikTok makes that statement. On the 19th, Trump posts that today on Truth Social. And then after that, TikTok posts this. They posted this 2 hours after Trump posted what I just showed you. Statement from TikTok: in agreement with our service providers, TikTok is in the process of restoring service. We thank President Trump for providing the necessary clarity and assurance to our service providers that they will face no penalties providing TikTok to over 170 million Americans and allowing over 7 million small businesses to thrive. Yes, TikTok is quite literally up because of what Trump said. And these high levels of TDS won't allow them to accept reality. Or they're so focused on making Trump look bad that they will ignore reality and try to talk about a delusional reality that they've created in their head to make Trump look bad.
Okay. So I bring this all back just to say once again, his first act as president, essentially, was to bring back TikTok for America. I find that hilarious. I don't know. Maybe it is just because it's a stupid little thing. I think it's pretty funny. I think it's awesome that his very first act as being president was to bring back TikTok. Bring back an app. The very first act of a president. Bring back the app for the people. It tickles me funny. It tickles me funny and I enjoy it. Anywho, point being is that Trump is back in. And for Americans, that is a grandstand bonus. That is a benefit for them and a half. If you're Canadian and you're pro-Trump or you're against Trump, doesn't necessarily matter where you flip-flop personally, but in the incoming, the immediate incoming, there's going to be a tariff problem happening here. I suspect. Technically, don't know. As Kevin Leary says, we don't know. Maybe not. But I would say be prepared for that. I wish... I'm happy that Trump is in. I just wish I wouldn't have to deal with the Americans, or this Canadian stupidity that is causing us to go through this tariff issue. I'm not happy about that. But I am happy that Trump is in and things are going to change for the better for America and hopefully for Canada as well. Because everybody knows that Canada severely, dearly, and ever so nearly need that. But you already know, because on the opposite spectrum of things, you've got the people who do not like him no matter what. They don't like him because they gave us back, or gave them back TikTok. They don't like him because he's orange. They don't like him because he's Mandarin colored. They don't like him. They don't like the man. They got what that TikToker said as TDS, Trump Derangement Syndrome. They don't like him. And how do I have evidence of this? Well, because they've recently come up with their own hashtag. MAGA Cult Morons. Lovely. How lovely is that? They came out with their own little hashtag to depict everybody who thinks that his policies were pretty good. Well, I guess we're all in a cult thinking that the economy was completely booming under him. I guess. Stupid people. But, so you know what that is? That is where I'm going to leave off today's topic. So if you don't want to be here for my personal little, my upset this morning, the bad news is I woke up today, I was blinking, it is the 20th. Trump is in. This is great. Hoorah. Something is happening positive. I woke up in the morning early. I checked the internet, got all my stuff ready for today's video. I went downstairs, made myself a smoothie. I don't know what happened. I made myself a smoothie. I don't know what happened. I put berries, oatmeal, or not oatmeal, but just oats, honey, chocolate, some pomegranate, some lemon. I put all that in. I did the same thing, essentially, as I did yesterday. But for some reason, this tasted like nothing. It didn't taste like anything. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. Maybe there was too much ice. Maybe there was not enough fruit. I don't know what happened. It didn't taste like fruit. Didn't taste like a lemon. Didn't taste like pomegranate. It didn't taste like milk. It didn't taste like milk. There was no taste in this drink. It was so upsetting. Because I made it all together, put it all together, and then I blended it up, tasted it, and nothing. I could have gotten myself a club soda and it would have been the same thing. The same thing. There was one time where I had a club soda and I at this point, when I was drinking it, I had never had club soda before. And I drank it, it tasted like nothing. But it left my brain being like, what is this? So I kept on drinking it, being like, what am I drinking? Until the can was empty. I had no idea what I drank. It was nothing. I drank nothing. This was a whole waste of my damn time. Anywho, that annoyed me, because I wanted a smoothie. It was a good day. Today is a good day. But then my morning started off with a drink that didn't taste like anything. I got the nutritional benefits without any of the joy of flavor of it. It tasted like nothing. The only taste I got, because did I mention I put chocolate in it? I put like little chocolate bar into it. That was the only taste I got, and due to how it was a chunk of chocolate and it didn't fully break down and a lot of it was at the bottom, which at the end I ate the chocolate. That was the only taste I had. Didn't taste like water, or didn't taste like milk, didn't taste like lemon juice, didn't taste like pomegranate, mixed berries, oats, honey, nothing. It tasted like nothing. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. And it has fried my brain. It has fried my brain. Because I was here hoping for a delicious smoothie and a good morning. And then I make a disappointment. And I'm like, man, is this a bad calling for today? What's going on? I'm upset with it. That is the bad news. Oh, well, I guess the other bad news is the tariffs. But, I mean, you guys already knew that. It's not like I had to spell it out, be like, T-A. I didn't have to do that. You already knew we were getting tariffs due to this, which is unfortunate. But I guess if that is the price for a good thing happening, then I guess it's not necessarily bad in the immediate. But in the long run, well, I guess that's for me to find out later. However, I will say, I have changed my opinion on something. I at one point said that Trudeau dropping out and resigning was actually going to cause a problem, because then Jagmeet might not vote for the non-confidence because, oh, Trudeau is not here, so I'm not going to vote for it. I did say that. However, after rethinking it, I think Trudeau might have screwed over the entire Liberal Party entirely by doing this, by furthering the election time. Because through him furthering the election time, that means Canadians are going to deal with the tariffs. We are going to deal with the tariffs for as long as the Liberals are in power and that the border doesn't change. Which, if the Liberals are in power, you know that the border is not going to change. So, we are going to deal with the tariffs. That means that Jagmeet is going to have an exponent of people's pressure for him to vote for non-confidence. So, I actually think that Trudeau has screwed over the Liberal Party in the long run because Jagmeet won't be able to say, oh, well, Trudeau is not in, so I'm not going to vote for the non-confidence, because if we're dealing with all the tariffs, there's going to be a lot of people saying, vote him out. Because. That is literally the answer, because. So I think, in the long run, Trudeau actually screwed over the Liberal Party. Entirely the Liberal Party. Which is good. I guess that's one positive that Trudeau did, because I'm sick and tired of the Liberal Party. I'm sick and tired of them. I can't wait until Pierre gets in. Can't wait until that happens. I can't wait until Trudeau is out. But anywho, that is just about all I had to say for today. But I will see you tomorrow. But until then, have a good one.